Okay, I've had to record this video twice because people were talking in my background, and of course that's to be expected because I'm trying to give a good message and they don't want me to give it. Today we're going to talk about transmutation, and I know that you saw the previous video and said, "What the heck? You're not transmuting anything. You're sending things back to people. Mind your business." So this video is for my baby children, all my babies. We're transmuting things, which means that we send the energy to God. We don't send it back to people. You guys don't send it back to people. I can do that. I have spiritual authority. You guys don't. When you send things back to people, you're leaving it in the universe. When you send it to God, you're sending it out. You're sending it. Okay. When you send things back to people, you're sending it. You're leaving it here on Earth. Whereas when you send it back to God, you're taking that energy off of the earth altogether. So it lessens the amount of evil, lessens the amount of whatever, 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 right? But I've been given spiritual authority to send it back. So let's say suppose somebody calls you ugly. Firstly, beauty is on the inside. It's not on the outside. If somebody calls you ugly, they're literally already ugly on the inside. Something's going on because they wouldn't do that. When God is in you, you're not ugly. You're the most beautiful thing that could ever be created because you have the most beautiful being that has ever been created inside of you. Greater is he that lives in me. Greater is she that lives in me, right? So let's say suppose that happens. Somebody calls you ugly. Instead of getting upset, arguing with them, I look better than you on your worst day and whatever that you be saying, right? You just send it back to God. You go stand in front of a mirror and you assess what God gave you, whatever that is, okay? And you say you're thankful for it. God, I'm thankful for my eyes. I'm thankful for my nose. I'm thankful for my mouth. I'm thankful for my ears. I'm thankful for everything from the head to the toe, right? Every day, every day. That should be the first thing you do in the morning. Be thankful for what God gave you, right? Because that is your vessel. That's how you're moving through this life. Not your car, not your none of that. It's your vessel. Then you say, God, I'm not sure why this person felt the need to speak to me in this way and call me ugly and call me out my name, and it hurt. And I want to punch him, and I want to kick him, and I want to just whatever. You be honest with God, because God needs your honesty. Because if you don't, you hold it in, and that's how you get sick. You get cancer, and you be walking around with migraines and such. You can't figure out what's going on because you're holding in hatred and evil and all kind of animosities in your body. You need to let it out. Then you say, God, I'm not sure how, what I'm supposed to do about this, so I give it to you. I promise you that either one of few things are going to happen. That person may come back to you and apologize because they were wrong in the first place. You may find out that that person's just been going through something. They may never come in and apologize, but you'll find out through the grapevine, like, man, this person, they lost their job. And you be like, oh, that's why they was talking to me crazy, because they was going through something. That person may end up getting a bigger, badder wolf in the forest, and that wolf in the forest might embarrass them in front of everybody. And you'll think to yourself, geez, why'd that happen?